Hi math people, today we're gonna do transformation and it will be applicable to all functions. It will be good for absolute value function, cubic function, quadratic function, and so on. Okay, first of all, we need to take a look at outside and inside the parentheses. For example, outside of parentheses, we have negative a. If there is negative a, it will flip over x-axis. If we have a number a bigger than 1, it will vertically stretch by factor of a. And if there is a fraction, and that fraction bigger than 0 but less than 1, it will vertically compress by factor a. Now we keep going with outside of parentheses. If we add a number d, right? And if d is bigger than 0, like right here, the graph will shift up or go up d unit. If the graph, if we add a number d outside of the function less than 0, the graph will shift down d unit, right? Now let's go inside the parentheses. If we multiply 2x a number, it will affect horizontally, okay? Like if we have a negative sign in front of x inside the parentheses, okay? Then the graph will flip over y-axis, and if we have a b multiply a b and that b bigger than 1, the graph will horizontally compress by factor 1 over b. I would like you to take a note here. This is compressed by factor 1 over b. It's not b, okay? And then the last one, if we have a fraction, we multiply a fraction 2x inside the parentheses, and it's less than 1 but bigger than 0, it will horizontally stretch by factor 1 over b. Remember 1 over b. All right, and the last one, if you have inside a parenthesis and you add to a number c, if c is bigger than 0 or greater than 0, you will go left c over b unit. Remember c over b unit. All right, or if you add a number c less than 0, this will go right c over b unit. All right, so now we're gonna do some example and you will be fine. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the sign here, and these are our problem. So look, now we're gonna take a look at our function. First of all, we just go from the left to the right. Look, first of all, I see that there is a negative sign, and that negative sign, this negative sign outside of the parentheses. So take a look here. This negative sign here, right, outside. So this will be flip over x-axis. So you just list them out, right? Here, flip over x-axis. 1, right? Now, 2. You see the number 3 here, and this is outside. So we still do this one. Number 3, right? Number 3 is bigger than 1. So we just describe it as vertically stretched, right? Vertically stretched by factor A. By factor A. My A is 3, right? So by factor 3. Good. Now next, inside the parentheses, right? We have nothing. We didn't multiply anything, or we don't have negative sign over here. So we don't care about B because we don't have B, right? Now, plus 7 inside the parentheses, right? So this one is my C. Take a look at C. Where is C? Here, right? And C is what? 7. 7 is bigger than 1, right? 7 is bigger than 1. Here, 6 is bigger than 1, right? So it's going to go left, C over B unit. Go left, C over B unit, because we don't have B, right? So B is 1. So C over B is 7 over 1. so 7 unit. Now keep going with it. So now we have -4, and this -4 is outside of the parentheses, right? And outside of parentheses is D. This guy is D. And -D, D is negative here, right? So we're gonna say it's go down or vertical shift down D unit. Go down D unit. My D is 4, right? Unit. Like this. We done for the first one. Describe the transformation. Let's go ahead and do the second one. Right. As you can see, this one is quadratic function. This one is cubic function. I just do not care what function it is. I will do exactly the same thing. Okay. Now 1/2 here. Yes, you can see this one is 1/2. This is outside of the parentheses, right? Take a look at which one is outside of parentheses. This is A. So this is my A, right? As you can see, this one is 1/2 is a fraction. So we're gonna write vertically compressed by factor A. So vertically compressed. Can you see it? By factor 1/2. Right? Now inside the parentheses, we have 5. This 5 is inside the parentheses, right? So we're gonna take a look at it. Which one? Right, B here. It is inside the parentheses. So this 5 is B here. This is B, right? Take a look at it. B is here. Then we have 5 is bigger than 1. So we just say horizontally compressed by. So this guy horizontally compressed by factor. Now, so I have some student, they are so confused about this one. So like I said over here, this is compressed by 1 over B. So you just put it here. 1 is 1 over B. My B is 5. So by factor 1 over 5. Okay. Now the last one, you subtract 10 inside the parentheses, right? So -10 is supposed to be C, right? Take a look at C. -10 is less than 0. Negative less than 0. So it's go right C over B unit. So I'm going to write go right C over B unit, right? Unit. My C is 10. My C is 10. I'm going to write it here. And my B is 5. So 10 divided by 5 is 2, right? So go right 2 unit. Next, let's do the next one. So if I have f of x equal negative, right? So this negative is outside or inside? This is outside, right? So outside, we're gonna take a look here. Flip over x-axis. So I'll just say flip over x-axis 1, right? We do not have a because there is no number here, so we don't care about it, right? Now 1/3. 1/3 is in front of x and inside the parentheses. So it is B, right? This is B. And as you can see, 1/3 is a fraction. Let's take a look here. 1/3 is a fraction. So it's right here, right? So we're gonna just say horizontally stretched by 1B. So horizontally stretched by 1 over B. 1 over B, right? So 1 is 1, correct? My B, this is my B, right? B is 1/3, so you divide it by 1/3. All right, if you are not familiar with dividing fraction, please use calculator. This is equal 3, right? So horizontally stretched by factor 3. All right. Now the next one. The next one is plus 1. And as you can see, plus 1 is inside the parentheses. So it would be C here. And plus 1, right? So plus 1 is C bigger than 1. So it will go left C over B, right? So this guy here go left C over B unit. Look, my C is 1. My B is 1/3. So C over B is 1 divided by 1/3. It would be 3. So this guy here go left 3 unit. All right. Hopefully you can see it. Like, all right. Let me get like another one so you can see it bigger. Here, let's do this way. All right. Now, outside, number 4. Outside, we don't have anything, so we don't care about that, right? Because we don't have A. So we're going to just keep going to the inside. This negative sign here, what does it say? Negative sign inside the parentheses is right here, right? So negative sign inside is a flip over y-axis 1, right? This number 2 here, what does it do? 2 is inside, so it's a B, and 2 is bigger than B is 2 is bigger than 0, so bigger than 0 will be here. So we just say horizontally compress, right, by 1 over B. Right, 1 is 1. B, what is my B? B is 2, so 1/2, right? By factor 1/2. What else? We have number 2, right? We have number 2 here. This is my number 2. Let me write it here. My number 2 is C, right? Because it's inside a parenthesis, so it is C. Where is C? C is here. And plus 2 is bigger than 0, so it will go left what? C over B unit, right? My C over B, C is what? C is 2, right? Divided by B, B is 2, so it is 1. So go left 1 unit. The last one will be negative 3 here. This guy is negative 3. Do you see it? Let me do this one. Like this. Okay, so this negative 3 is outside, right? So this is D. Sorry, like this is D, right? The last one is D. So negative D is negative 3, and D is negative 3 is less than 0, right? So we just say it's go down. D unit, my D is negative 3, just say 3 unit. And we are done. So now the last one is an absolute value function. Absolute value function, right? We're gonna do exactly the same thing, inside and outside. This one is inside, this one is outside. Okay, just practice this one by yourself. All right, this one is the first part, right? Now I'm gonna do the second part. Here you go. Now, sometimes they do not write the function like this way, right? They just write it like this way. Don't worry about that. You just do exactly the same thing. First of all, this guy negative is outside, right? take a look at outside, negative. So it's flip over x-axis. Right now, this guy here, 1/3 is what, outside still. It's outside, right? So it is a, and my a is a fraction. Here, a is a fraction. So we just say vertically compressed by factor a, right? By factor a, and my a is 1/3. Say 1/3. Then now this x here is inside, right? And we don't have anything, like we have no negative, we have no number here, so it just stay the same. This +4 is inside the parenthesis, so it is what, c, right? And c is 4, and it is bigger than 0. C bigger than 0 is will go left. You just say go left. C over B. My C is 4, my B is 1, right? So 4 unit, go left 4 unit. What about number 5 here? Number 5 is outside of the parentheses, so it is D. And D, my D is 5, and it's bigger than 0. So here, D is 5, bigger than 0, so it's go up D unit. So just say go up. D, my D is 5, so 5 unit. You just do exactly the same thing, right? So let me do this one, okay? Number 3, this negative here, again, is negative outside, so we just say the same thing, flip over outside, right? So outside, flip over x-axis. There's no number, mean no a, right? Oh, I forgot the x here, sorry. Here, this one is my x, right? 3/4 is inside the parentheses. So it is inside parentheses, this would be b, right? Inside parentheses is b. My b is 3/4, and 3/4 is a fraction, correct? So we just say horizontally stretch by factor. What factor? Factors 1/b. 1 is 1. B, my B is 3/4, so I'm gonna divide by 3/4, and this will give you 4/3. Again, if you are not familiar with dividing fraction, please use your calculator to calculate stuff, right? What next? Let me use this one. Number 6 here, what does it do? Number 6 is inside a parenthesis, right? So it's C, and C is 6, right? It's greater than 1, plus 6 is greater than 1, 0, sorry. It's greater than 0, right? So what do you say where C here is greater than 0, right? So we just say it's go left. Go left. C over B unit, C over B unit. What is my C? C is 6. My B is what? B is 3/4, 3/4 here, right? So this is equal, this would be 24 divided by 3 is A, right? So go left A unit. What about the 3 here? The 3 here is outside. This is outside. So this is D, right? D is -3 is less than 0. So it will go where? Negative, go down, right? 3 unit. D unit mean 3. D is 3. That's it. All right. I hope that you have some idea about transformation after watching this video. If you have any question, just ask. Thank you so much. Have a good day.